Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another edition of Viewpoint. It is an exciting and interactive talk show where they talk as it be. On the show, we talk about everything and anything trending, ranging from entertainment to politics, health, education, lifestyle, power of community, you just name it. All you need to do is sit back, relax, and engage in our conversations. My name is Hadiza Galadima, and right here with me in the studio are my gorgeous and amazing ladies with a handsome gentleman. Confidence.
Hi. Hello.
Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Hadiza.
You're welcome. And Rachel.
Hi, Hadiza.
Hello. All we do on the show is spark meaningful conversations, inspire change within our community as we engage in honest dialogue. Let's get started. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly and take care that you entertain no notion unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. So today we will be talking about topical issues in Nigeria. So experts are alarmed by escalating trend of companies' failure and exiting the country. We will also explore the controversial dynamics of women attracting married men. And lastly on the show, we will be looking into the concept of joint account. All this and more after the break.
Experience the acceleration of Oweleketv. Get the latest news from the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry to the pulse-pounding realm of sports. We provide accurate and up-to-date information, exclusive interviews with top political analysts that will leave you craving more. Our team of professionals delivers captivating contents from Nigeria and beyond. Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleket.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. This is Viewpoint, talk show where they talk as e be. Experts express concern about the growing trends of company collapses in Nigeria, highlighted by GlaxoSmithKline. Recent decision to exit the country after 51 years. GSK, a major pharmaceutical company known for products like Panadol and vaccines, leaving Nigeria has raised alarm. This departure adds to the decade-long pattern of both multinational and local companies collapsing or leaving the Nigerian market. The continuous exodus of businesses has sparked worries amongst Nigerians. So now the question is, are there any potential long-term consequences for Nigeria's reputation and attractiveness as a destination for investment due to this company's departure? Who want to go first? Because it's like the question is heavy, or the situation of the country is
The situation of the country
deteriorating.
is look, Nigeria, we're going through a lot in this country. Like it's not only Nigeria. It's happening everywhere.
It's global.
It's a global thing. Countries are going through a lot this period. But Nigerians, we are the baba of it all. Let's talk about our own. Let's not, start looking into other countries. We're going through a lot. And even businesses, our own businesses, they are struggling to survive. Small businesses, big businesses, they are struggling to survive. Those that are still putting on now, only God knows what they are putting into that business just to make sure they are standing. So talking of foreign countries, though, I'm surprised that foreign countries that spent 51 years, they are leaving the country. It's not going to be like a good thing for Nigeria, because now they have to start importing these things into our country, which is like double expenses for us. But then I think this is the time for Nigerians outside the country to start coming in to invest in our country. Although the thing is, even if they're coming now, they'll still be frustrated and they'll want to go. But I think this is the time we ourselves, we need to start, investing in our own country, investing in what we have. Those that are outside coming, because those that came from outside to invest in Nigeria, they're now leaving. So if we want to say, okay, because they are leaving, we want to watch and just watch them go, this is the time for us. We have, for Christ's sake, we have Nigerians who are into who own pharmaceutical companies. We have Nigerians who own different, big brands and all of that. We have Nigerians who own these things outside the country. I think it's time they come back to Nigeria and invest for real, not this small investment. Invest for real. Those that have the money, do it for real. And then, you need to bring your own people in this thing. Like we heard that Dangote brought in India, although they said it's not true. There are so many Nigerian countries in our own country right now that have foreign bodies. They are like, even our roads, those that are constructing our roads, for Christ's sake, you see white people on the road constructing the roads. I think it's time you bring in these businesses and then you bring in our own people to do these things. That's my take.
Do you have anything to say?
Go on, Brown.
Okay. My first statement would be Nigerians are leaving Nigeria because of what? Economy. Because of security, because of one or two things. So businesses like ShopRite, Panadol, like you said, right? They want to leave the country for after 51 years. So if Nigerians are leaving the country, so who is the foreign country that wouldn't want to leave the country?
Yeah.
Now, the security, the politics is getting so high that everything is being overlooked. The companies are spending more on diesel for running their business all the time. So let me ask you a question. If you are someone who has a business in Nigeria and you happen to see another country who runs the electricity without burning diesels and fuel, and you know that this country is a country that will benefit you just like Nigeria, would you want to stay back in Nigeria to face insecurity and high cost of fuel, or do you want to move your business to another place? So that's my own take here. Anyone who wants to leave has the freedom to leave, because Nigeria is not a place where one can say I want to stay here and make that impact, because the government would mess you up. The individuals who are intoxicated by the government, they would mess you up.
Definitely.
The whole thing would mess you up. So if they are leaving, if it's good for them, then that's my take. It's good for everyone. And lastly, before I go, I think Nigerians who are still here, I don't know how to put this, but it might sound very critical, we will suffer it more because we do not have companies like that.
Definitely.
So who is going to make these professional drugs for us? Who's going to give us that professional groceries, from all?
Some people say it's a bad thing, and other people say, okay, this is the time for Nigerians to really capitalize on them living and do the needful.
The question is, are Nigerians even
ready to do that?
Are they ready? Because we're people that like to, as much as we're hardworking, but sometimes we just like to depend. As much as there is no, the industries, factories, all those things are not in place. If you look at it in hindsight, we like to depend. There are certain things that we as a country that we can do on our own. There are certain things that we can produce that will speak for us. But you find out that, okay, there was this other day I realized that Ankara is actually not made in Nigeria.
Toothpick.
Matchbox.
It was a new kind of shock for me. I was like,
Toothpick
check it, it's out there on the net. Chinese people were producing it.
Though we have in some states, even in western parts,
like
where
few,
There are few
places.
They're not making
There's
it.
just
they're not making it like
that
like
one thing that you can say that this is made in Nigeria. Even Maggi,
as low as matches
Chewing stick.
outside.
Pencil.
So the question is, are we ready? Brown said something about people that are intoxicated. There are people that you put there, they will kukuma run the company down.
Nigeria is corrupt. from top
Starts from the
to
family.
bottom is corrupt.
Wow. To you, our viewers out there, what's your take on what we just discussed right now? We'd love to hear from you, so do get involved in our comment sections. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us. Moving on to our next topic, we will be discussing the concept of women luring married men. And this refers to a woman intentionally pursuing a romantic or sexual relationship with a married man. This can be morally complex. It's crucial to recognize that individuals are accountable for their actions. While someone might attempt to attract a married person, the married individual bears the responsibility for their own choices in behavior and commitment.
100%.
So the question is husband snatching a reality or a myth? I would want to start this topic with a man first. So Brown, let's
You
have
didn't give
your-
the women.
Nah,
man in
nah.
our
I would have preferred you start the with
Let
There's
the
like
man,
a
let
counter-
the man
men,
start.
let the men
No.
breathe.
Wait, I get what he wants us to. Okay, let's talk so that he can counter.
No,
Or-
allow him to talk. Go first.
I
Counter
think
you.
Rachel has a lot to
Rachel,
say.
please. Is he
Well-
a myth or?
See, my own belief is this: no married man can be snatched if he does not want to be snatched.
Sis.
No married man. See, we'll be hearing women are snatching people's husband. The husband, are there toys? Are there not adults? Even a child. If a child does not want something, he will tell you he doesn't want it. But you'll be hearing, you snatch my husband, you snatch my husband. I'm not saying what these ladies are doing is right, because you're going out with people's husbands. But for Christ's sake, these are two adults. The woman did not come and say you must. Look, there's something I believe right from time. You see this charm, they're saying charm, you use charm on someone, use charm on someone. Their charm would not just work on you if there's no connection between you two.
Something happened.
Sometimes you try and be saying you snatch person. So I don't understand. Look, let me tell you something. This person that want to snatch is not a child. He gave consent to it. In fact, in most cases, it is the man that went to meet the lady. Preach. And then the lady agreed. And so two of them, they went together. They are not children. If the lady agrees to do it, she's not forcing the man. If the man is being forced, you will see it written all over him. Even if they forced you that, okay, be my side cock, because the lady is not the side chick, did they also force you to enter inside that place? You see a man, you hear stories of men impregnating a woman, and then you come and say it's a mistake. For Christ's sake, it was not a mistake you were removing your belt. It was not a mistake you removed your trouser. It was not a mistake you did it. It was not a mistake you impregnated her.
Something came over him.
For Christ's sake, please, I hate hearing when they say she did not snatch anybody. There was no snatch there.
Because I can remember when I was discussing something like this with someone, with a guy, and the guy said, if he no go outside, how do you want this snatch?
That guy, we need to
That
was the chance.
Say, if
to
you
buy
know
something coming from a guy. It's a reality.
Yes,
Some
now.
people think and I like to say it goes for both genders.
Yeah.
You cannot be snatched if you didn't allow yourself to
be snatched.
The only person that can be snatched is the person that allowed him or herself to be snatched.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we like people. Brown, why are you laughing? You just be
Brown has a lot to
blushing.
say.
It's the truth. We don't like to tell ourselves the truth. Yes, we know that these things will happen. Women will always go after men that are married or unmarried. They will always
Because they
toast
know
you
what
as
they
a man.
want.
It is
They
your
want
reaction.
money.
That's why when I see women that go to fight side chicks, I feel like you're not meant to be fighting the side chick.
Fight
It's your husband. Hold your dog. Hold it.
Yes, and lock it
ask him
in chain.
questions.
Oh, wow.
She came to you. What was your reaction? What did you tell me? Did you create boundaries? Because most times these things happen when we don't set our guardrails up. You see people, your guardrails are not up, and the kind of association you keep association of people that tell you there's nothing wrong with it. That is it not to marry wife, marry and keep her at home?
Yeah.
And you wonder why you're out there cheating, you're out there going after other women, and at the end of the day they'll end it with, I know she's the person that snatched me. You allowed yourself.
I think
to
you
be
made a
snatched.
point while we were discussing this thing off camera.
Off
You
camera,
said something.
yes.
You said married women, men toast them too.
Yes.
A lot, even a heavily pregnant woman.
I have to
But
cut you
because the woman did not agree to be snatched.
I have to cut you short.
But we allowed you to talk in the first.
Married women,
Mm-hmm.
I would want to bring you to the point where the level of how men respect women.
Mm-hmm.
Men respect married women more than single ladies do not respect married men.
I don't know where that's
Okay,
Well,
I don't know where that's
Let
coming
me,
from.
let me get
Hands
that.
down.
Let me get that. You said men respect married women more than the way single women respect.
Don't respect
Okay, don't respect married women.
I don't know the
Okay.
angle that is coming from.
where is
back
this
to-
the basis? You need to give us a
Exactly.
base, foundation.
It's seen everywhere, seeing single ladies chasing around married men.
Wow. Listen.
Yeah.
Married men are also chasing single ladies.
Listen,
You know that.
listen to me. Now, it's hard for you to see single men going after married men.
It is not hard.
I said, listen,
Mr. Brown,
listen.
it is.
No,
It's hard.
I beg
I'm
to
not
differ.
saying it doesn't exist, but it's quite hard.
it's
for
not
you to
hard
see.
though.
It's
It happens.
not.
Where do you
The
think
reason why
where
this
do you
thing is
think
out
the
is because
ideology of
Yeah.
is it gigolo? Sugar mom is coming
Yeah.
from
I,
origin.
listen to me. I didn't say it doesn't happen. I say it's quite hard.
It's
for
not
you to
hard.
see.
It's not hard
It's
at
not
all.
hard.
Now let me get back
It's
to
not hard.
the words husband snatching.
Mm-hmm.
There is a word to it. Husband snatching means it's a word, right? Husband snatching. Let me put it to you that for someone to go for someone's husband means it's intentional.
Okay.
It's not intentional for
And
the man
for
to
the
go after
for the husband to accepting that person that
It's not
came out
intentional.
It's not
against him.
intentional.
It was a mistake.
It was a mistake. Something
I'm
came
not
over
done.
him.
Listen.
Okay.
I would like to, give some instance, but with time. Husbands who I'm not quite alright. I'm not trying to justify that. Yeah, these things happen, so we should live with it. No, I'm not in what's it called? I'm not agreeing to the fact that men should cheat and all that, but I'm trying to let you know that these things that happen, they happen based on intentions. Either coming from the man, having the intentions to allow himself to cheat on the wife, or the snatcher doing it intentionally to hurt someone's feeling, maybe to get something in material return, money, gadgets like phones or travels and expenses. Do you get?
For those ones that don't want the
So
material
who-
things,
okay,
for
so-
those
so
ones
who is
that
going
want
to even
one man
release
as
the
a
money
husband,
and
no
gadgets?
single-
So what you are saying now is you agree that any man that has been snatched allowed himself to be snatched.
snatched.
No.
Do you agree?
You don't agree.
Listen, we are human beings.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Personal preferences, right?
Yeah.
Different upbringings, different disciplines, right? I might be disciplined not to allow any woman just come to snatch me.
Bro, I
from
don't
my
understand.
wife.
I don't understand
Listen,
that angle.
I'm trying to make
Are
a
you
point,
saying that
so
a
I'll
woman
continue
can
short.
just come up now and
and
snatch you,
intentionally
And then it's the
mean
woman's
to
fault.
snatch
and then
you?
the man will
you'll be snatched.
follow and
Yeah,
you'll
you'll be snatched.
and-
you
Yes,
agree to be
I'm going to
snatched.
make a point to you. Intentional. When someone is intentional about something, if you're married and I'm intentional about taking you away from your husband, two things I should consider: your weakness and your secrets.
I get that.
Okay,
get that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So what we're saying now, we're not talking about the snatcher. We're talking about the person
snatchee.
who. Okay.
That
the
is the
snatchee.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to
Because
make a point.
we
to
said
you.
something. We made a basis. You
make
said
your
it will
point.
always happen.
Make your point.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. It happens. Different persons with different preferences, right? Now, when snatching happens to be intentional, the snatcher, which is the lady, knowing your weak points, knowing the man's weak points,
Yeah.
and maybe his little secrets, anything can go wrong. 99.9%.
Okay, Brown.
Brown,
Let me
wait,
ask a
I'm
question.
sorry. Brown said something.
Uh-huh.
Little secret. See, let me
Yes.
tell you something. Before it gets to that level, that means the man has given that lady enough
Exact-
access
Now, how
for you
does-
to know my secret.
How does a lady know your weakness and your secret?
You allow her to come
If you did
close.
not give that space.
Let's not even be saying only men.
those are the
Women
steps-
too. For
those
a
are
man
the
to
steps
snatch
to
you from
being
your husband,
snatched.
you gave him access.
Those are the steps to being
Yes.
snatched.
Throw the question,
No, I said
but
something
answer
about
Those are the steps to
guardrails.
being
You
snatched.
let your guard down. You
allowed
blot
it.
the
did not
boundary
allow
line.
it.
How?
Okay, she jumped.
No. This is the social media world.
Okay.
21st century, right?
Mhm.
We are all there posting.
Mhm.
We're all there. We write our cravings.
Yeah.
As a lady, you would want to show what you love to do.
It's not everybody.
It might not be everybody,
Okay.
but when I mean to snatch you from someone,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
I will start from somewhere. A hello, a hi.
Wow.
We will be friends. I might not tell you
I
I'm
hope this
married.
applies to married women as well.
Honestly,
Yes.
that's why I said it's a balanced thing.
Let's go.
I shall.
But for a married woman, even if a married woman is about to be snatched or like they want to snatch her, the society conditions.
They makes it look like it's a normal thing for a
So
man.
that's why
But a
whenever
man-
a woman
yeah,
does
society will
it,
condition-
the society wants to feed on her and say, "Oh, you left your husband, you did." But
You're
for
not
the
supposed to
man,
be doing-
it's
you're not
different.
So I'm not,
Men are
I'm not part
polygamous
of
in
that
nature.
society that says, okay, men should just do whatever because they're men. But I want to take you back to what I was saying. So
Okay.
you don't think that anybody from anyone can just come and snatch
Snatch
someone.
someone.
Okay.
If I'm your boss in the office,
Mhm.
we see every day.
Mm.
There is some connections in common that you know that, this my boss likes this kind of thing.
Mhm.
You would want to do it almost every time to please me. And when I like you as my boss, there is a closer connection we would have more than every other staffs, which makes you closer to me than every other female staffs. And with that intention, you would know the kind of things I like. Maybe if I want to eat some certain food, you will know the kind of
Yeah,
food
not
I
the
It
like.
private
still,
ground.
it still boils
Ground.
down to the
It
same
still
thing.
boils down to
You
boundary.
allow it.
You allow.
I'm not saying there
I
are
can be
I'm
doing
not saying there are
stuff to
not
please.
boundaries.
I can be
There
doing
are
stuff to
boundaries.
please my boss.
Yeah.
Yes,
But he would
he
know.
can-
There's so, it's just like as you are. There are people that are around you. They know that this thing Brown does not like it, and they will not overstep their. If they
Yeah.
overstep their boundaries, you change it for them.
yeah.
If I don't like clubbing, I don't. And okay, four of us are friends, and you
Mhm.
guys like to go to the club, and I don't like. You cannot come to me and tell me,
Let's
let's go to the club.
There are some
And
things
everybody-
that you don't
like I
allow.
said-
Guardrails and
Like I
boundaries.
said from the beginning, different persons with different preferences.
Yeah.
Some people are very private. Some people are very open.
Pronounced.
Open, yeah.
You get so when you meet the person who has that ability of you injecting that what's it called? Injecting that attitude of, oh, I can get into you, you will see that it's quite easy for you to just, get into that marriage and destroy it.
Okay. Well.
Do you get? But when you've built yourself as a man with so much discipline that, oh, no matter the penetrations that comes, I would withhold, I would stand by my wife.
So
I
you
would not
finally
cheat.
agree to
Okay,
that
like you said-
men cannot
Yeah,
be
yes,
snatched.
finally.
The same thing goes for women. Men can be snatched.
Please, when you're saying it, say men can be snatched, women can be snatched, but if they allow
they
themselves
allow,
to be snatched,
All of these men,
it's a principle.
all these men in the
some
world
people are not principle. It's
who are
principle.
snatched, they are
No
allowed.
matter how close I am to
Definitely.
you, there are lines
Like-
you can't cross.
No, sorry.
No problem.
Anybody can be snatched.
If they allow
allow it.
themselves
If
to
they allow
be
it.
snatched.
Yes.
But I'll end this with, when someone means to snatch you from someone, it can happen.
They know fit.
That's my own thing.
Bro, it's
Like,
not
what
possible.
But you're
Possible.
generalizing
No,
it.
it's not.
Right? Anybody can be snatched if they
they
want
yes, if
to
they allow
be
it, if they
snatched.
give consent to it.
Okay, because I was talking to someone off camera, and the point he made was that, okay, if you go out,
Mhm.
and you want to be snatched, you'll be snatched.
Yes.
Another reason, again, he gave for being snatched is when you don't get what you want in the house. And
Yeah,
you see
that
it
is
outside.
an
That
entirely
is the
different.
secret.
That's
That's
an
That
an
is the
entirely different
secret.
conversation
That
that
is the
we'll be
secret.
having.
different.
Did you
Being
get?
snatched.
But
you
even
know
at
that
that,
way, it's
there are
still
men. Even
blending.
at that,
Yes.
there are men who
That
go
is
through a
one
lot
of
in
the
the house,
secrets.
but it is
Well,
their principle that they cannot. They
That's why I said there are
cannot
people that are
cheat.
principled.
We don't have much
Really?
time on our side, so if we continue like this, we're not going to leave here
Bro,
till
you
like
have to come
tomorrow.
on. You have to come back on this show. We
We'll
have to continue this conversation.
definitely continue this conversation because we definitely have to have
With a
brown
2.0.
Yeah.
on set. Okay, let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us. Welcome back. And now over to our last topic. We'll be talking about joint accounts. A joint account refers to a financial arrangement where two or more individuals share ownership and access to a single bank or financial account. Having a joint account can have benefits and drawbacks, and some benefits of a joint account includes transparency and joint financial responsibilities, ability to share household expenses effectively amongst others, while some of the drawbacks include one party draining the account without the other party's authorization, then can also have disagreement over spending. So the question is, what are the issues or risks associated with having a joint account? And would you love to have a joint account with your partner?
Selfish ladies would not love that.
Bro.
Yeah. Selfish. I would just want to throw in
How about
that.
selfish men?
Oh my God.
With
Selfish-
Why are you always
yes.
coming for the ladies?
Yes.
Selfish
With
men.
selfish
and
men want
But
that.
you know we
That's
have men
possible.
who don't actually take responsibilities.
Definitely.
Mhm.
So we also have selfish men too.
Yeah.
But
In most cases.
That was
Open your mouth and say that they are selfish men.
definitely, come on, let it not look like I am.
No, why are you speaking on this? It's
Gender
too long.
based.
Just say yes, they are selfish men.
There are selfish men and selfish women.
Okay.
But
Alright.
the ratio of selfish women,
It's
Don't,
higher.
don't go there.
Disease.
Don't even go there.
Confidence.
Oh, for me, joint account is fine, it's beautiful, but I would always say, please, husband, have your account. Wife, have your account. And then if you want to open a joint account for something in that, probably for a project, a building project, maybe something, emergency funds, medical, something, you can have a joint account where you people put in money that is directed for something. But you see the idea of both couples saying, okay, let's merge our account. Or my money will be there, your money will be there. It will cause problem. Whether we like it or not, we will say, no, we love ourselves. It will cause problems because men and women are two different species.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't understand that a man is different from a woman. And then, these are two people who are from different backgrounds. From, like one of my pastors will always say, from the other side of the earth and the other side of the earth coming together because of love is a mystery. And then, you've known yourself, whatever, like that, and you now decide you want to have a joint account. At some point, it's going to cause issues. So, to avoid problems, have your account. Let the woman have, her account. And then if there's a project, like I said, you can divert the money. You already know that the money there is for something. So, one person, unless it's probably an unreasonable spouse, or maybe something came up, then you can, seek the permission of your partner. You talk about it and then pull out money from there. But you see the idea of having a joint account as a couple. Run.
are you a selfish person?
I'm not selfish.
You-
Doesn't have anything to do with selfishness.
So like now, would you said to me that are you going to have a joint account with your
No.
partner? You will not.
No.
For
No.
financial-
That doesn't mean I'm selfish.
Please ask Mr.
That
Brown.
doesn't mean I'm selfish.
Brown.
Do you know
What
what
is
to-
selfishness?
Would you have like a joint account with your partner when you get married, or you will still want to be like the head of the house? Let me still disperse or dispense cash when it's needed.
Okay, first of all, what is joint account meant for? Right? It doesn't necessarily mean that the whole funds from the guy
Mm-hmm.
and from the lady
Yeah.
should be in that account.
Accounts, exactly.
It's supposed to be a savings. Let's say not 100% savings for the family. Let's say I earn a 1 million naira. You earn a 1.5 million naira.
Okay.
I don't want to say I earn more than
Okay, correct. In case where a woman
Yeah.
gets higher.
I have my own savings.
Mm-hmm.
You have your own savings. I would say this is a set aside either for long-term savings or for short-term or for something in the house or for a particular project. So we are seeing that most people are misunderstanding the concept of joint
Joint
accounts.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So if you ask me the question, do I want a joint account with my wife? Yes, I will do it.
Is it because she earns higher or?
Not because she earns higher,
Okay.
because I'm this kind of person that I wouldn't even want to be the one dispensing cash.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, like
Wow,
your marriage is going to be that kind of oga wife kind of marriage. Anything you want, go through my wife.
Yeah.
Gentleman.
Not really because I want to please the screen, you get, but in the sense that I know the kind of a woman I want to get married to.
And mostly women are administrators.
Yes,
Say
I've
that
heard
again.
they are good with advice. They see things before they happen and all that. So, do I want to do a joint account with my wife? Yes, because I know the kind of person I want to marry. If I end up not marrying that kind of person, I won't do it. I was giving an instance to someone. I said, you might get someone who is good at cooking, very good looking, smart, hardworking, but is she good with savings?
She got money.
If you get married to that kind of person who wants to buy everything, I don't think I would want to do a joint account with that kind of a person. Do I love her? Yes. But am I saving my future, my kids, my children? Am I saving their future? Yes, I am. But do you still love your wife? Yes. But if you get someone who maybe she doesn't even know how to cook, but she's beautiful, she's smart, and she's hardworking, but she can save, would you want to do a joint account? Yes. I'm just giving you two different scenarios. So, yes, why not?
For me, it depends. Like Brown said, it depends on the kind of person you're married to. You know, I think I've said this before. Even if I love a person, you're good, you have all the qualities I want. You may not have that, you can't have everything. So there are some people who are good with everything, but when it comes to money, they don't know how to manage money, they don't know how to handle funds. That kind of person, you don't want to just say, okay, because I love this person, I want to do joint accounts. Again, I think Nigerians, we are misunderstanding the concept of joint accounts.
Exactly.
Joint accounts that, when I was growing, the idea I had of joint account is when I collect my salary, you collect the salary, we just go and put everything there. And then you start hearing stories of this woman is working, but she's not looking good. She cannot buy even pants for herself. She cannot, if she wants to, she's working, but she can't even buy Maggi for herself. She can't buy salt when salt. That's not the idea of joint account. Joint account, okay, we're paying children's school fees, we're paying house rent, we're paying this. Okay, how much are you bringing? How much am I bringing? This is a joint account. This is how much we're putting in there. Now, I have this money. I have my own money.
Exactly.
I can buy what I want.
Accounts.
I can send money to my siblings. I can do things on my own. My husband can do things on his own. But we have this joint account that two of us will understand why we're saving that money in there. But what we see is, we collect salary, collect my salary, put it there, and then one person is just going
merge
there
the accounts.
and
bringing
that's
it
not the concept of joint account. So for me, yes, I would love to have a joint account because like Confidence said, emergencies can come up at any time.
Definitely.
There are different reasons why you should have a joint account. Again, people should not just say, okay, because joint account, we'll just go and open an account and start putting money there. You should understand why you want a joint account in the first place. If you know it cannot work for you, this is not about love. If it cannot work for you, my own money. There are some people when it comes to money, they want it all to them. So if you know you're like that with money, you don't need a joint account. It's not about love. It's not about whatever. You can go out and do your thing. You can enjoy yourself. You can be happy in your marriage. So joint account should not be like because she did not agree to joint account, that means she does not love me. It doesn't have anything to do with love.
Yeah,
I just wanted to clarify something before Brown will be looking at me. You said something. I think I love what Rachel said. She just elaborated it in a very beautiful way. When I started with you can have your account, the man can have his account, then the joint account can be there for something. Yeah, so I can do it if we're having it for something different.
Yeah.
You see that when I said no, I meant a man and a woman merging their accounts together and say, okay, we're sending money, we're sending to one account. Run.
Everyone knows who they're getting married to.
Yeah.
Whether the love is shacking you to the extreme or not. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
If I'm getting married to you today, I know the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
I'll be able to tell myself, you see this particular side of this love story of ours, I will not go to
That's the way
it.
you manage
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's just it.
Well, basically, what we have just said on the show is having joint accounts can be a great option for couples looking to simplify their finances and budget effectively as a team. However, it's important to acknowledge the potential drawbacks and establish healthy communication and boundaries when managing a joint account. Okay, that's it on today's edition of Viewpoints. You already know, talk show with the Talkam as EB. We would love to hear from you as always, so be a part of our conversation by dropping your opinions in our comment sections. And don't forget to follow all our social media handles displayed on your screen for more captivating episodes of Viewpoints. Do subscribe and turn on the little notification bell on our YouTube channel at Oweleketv. Our website is oweleke.tv. See you again.